Thank you, everyone, for joining us today here at Levittown Public Library Stretch Fusion class. Today is June 12th at 1:30 p.m. Go ahead, Debbie.
All right, thank you very much. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our class today. So wonderful to see you all. So why don't we stand? And just as a reminder, which I do in the beginning of every class, is to just remind everybody that your number one priority is your safety. So the chair is next to you if you need it when we do balance. If you feel any pain in anything, don't do the exercise. If it hurts, don't do it. And if you have any issues, any injuries that are specific to you, please be mindful and modify any exercise that you need to. Sit down at any time if you need to. So let's just start out with a little bit of our slow march, which is really important. Gets our body moving, but it's also good for our balance and our coordination. So just slowly pump the arms. The slower you go, the harder it is. And here's 2. Bringing it up for 3. And 4. Good, moving the arms and the legs. Here's 5. And 6. Here's 7. 8. Now fold your arms. The legs keep going for 1 and 2. Here's 3. Think of your legs as a clock, and 4, so we don't stop time. Here's 5. 6, 7, 8, fingers up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, elbows down for 1, 2, here's 3, 4, here's 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep the fingers up if you can for 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. Fold the arms. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5, 6. Slow and controlled. Here's 7 and 8. Fingers down. Pump for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Right, so we're going to get the body flowing, a little movement, taking it into our flowing mermaid arms, where we're going to come up side to side. Left arm comes over to the right, right arm comes over to the left. So here we go, just bringing it over for 1 and 2. So these are fast. We're not holding anything yet. 3, just moving our body. And 4. Here's 5, 6. Here's 7 and 8. And one more set for 1 and 2. Next up, we're going to do floppy arms. 3 and 4. This is too many, do less. Here's 5 and 6. Here's 7 and 8. And now we're just going to do twisting. Let the arms flop. Just take it for 1 and 2. A little faster. Here's 3 and 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, 8. One more count of 8 for 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're going to do some shoulder stretches, alternating the thighs side to side. So you're just going to start by bringing both arms slightly forward. Right arm comes to the left, and just bring it over, and other side. So taking it into a little bit of a shoulder stretch. Don't go too deep. Just get the arms moving. And here's 4. I'm just going to do 1 count of 8, 1 set. Here's 5 and 6. Here's 7 and 8. Good, taking it to alternating shoulder hugs. So you're going to float the arms back, float them forward. Right arm higher. Give yourself a hug and release. Recross and hug and release. Alternating the arms, that's on top. That's on top. And bring it forward. That's it. Keep going. And bring it down. And just let them flow. Let's go for 4 more. And here's 3 more. And 2 more. And 1 more, and bring them down. All right, taking it to some shoulder lifts, shrugs. So lift the shoulders up to the ears and then take them down. Bring them up for 2. We'll keep it at 8. And here's 3. And 4. 5. Here's 6. And 7. And 8. And now let's take it to some shoulder rolls. We'll just go 3 in each direction. So bring the shoulders forward, up, and squeeze them on the way down. And 2. And 3. Now reverse your direction. Bring them around for 1. And 2. And 3. All right, we're going to step out to the side with the arms coming in a circle. If that bothers your shoulders in any way, then just come up part way. If you have no issues, then come up and around all the way. So we're going to step out to the right. The arms go to the right. Circle around and bring them back. So bring the arms in the direction of the legs. Here's 2 and come back. So circle it around for 3 and bring them back. Going for 5. Here's 4 and bring them back. 1 more in this direction. Here's 5 and bring it back. Good. So now we're going to go in the other direction. So here we go. Take it over to the left for 1. Bring them back. Take it for 2 and back. And here's 3. 2 more. Here's 4. Bring it back. 1 more. And 5. And bring them back. All right, good job. So we're just going to start by letting our arms flow forward and back. So we're trying to get the body to move in all different directions, to the right, to the left, circles, up, down, and everything, just to get everything moving. So we're just going to flow the arms, maybe just parallel to the floor, not all the way up. So flow them up, let them swing back, and 2, and bring them back, and 3. And some of these you can do seated, and 4 if you need to. Bringing it up for 5, and 6, just 3 more. Here's 7, last one, and 8. So we're going to do the arms going in the opposite direction. And you're going to twist in the direction of the arm that's going behind you. So the left arm will go forward, the right arm will go back, and you're going to twist to the right. We'll just do a few sets of that. So here we go. Lift the arms and twist to the right, and twist to the left. Imagine you're just kind of skipping down the street with the arms flowing and your hips turning side to side. And bring it, and switch, and side to side. We're going to go 2 more in each direction. So that's 1, and other side, last one, and 2, and other side, and bringing them down. All right. So we're going to take it into just a little bit of the hips, the knees, the ankles. I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see what I'm doing. You don't have to turn sideways. We're just going to be reaching forward with a little bit of a chair position squat, and then coming back, lifting the heels up. We're going to inhale as the arms go forward, exhale as they come back. So here we go. Take it forward. Inhale. You don't have to go full low. And exhale. Bring it back. Lift the heels slightly if you can. And bring it for 2. And lift. Inhale for 3. Exhale, push back. Here's 4. Press it back. We're just doing 1 more. Take it for 5. And bring it back. And take it down. Good. So taking it to some ankle rolls. So hold on. You don't have to lift your foot high, but you're just going to circle it around a little bit. So circle it for 1, 2, going for 3, reverse the direction for 1, 2, and 3. And now from here, flex the foot. Imagine your toes can touch your shin. And then point. And a flex. And a point. 1 more. Flex. And point. Good. Switching to the other foot. Little circles first. Circle it around for 1, 2, 3. And reverse the direction for 1, 2, and 3. And now flex and point. And 2, and point. One more, and 3, and point, and bring that foot in. All right, so we did some shoulder circles, we did some shoulder shrugs. We're gonna do full arm circles. Now that might be different for each of you, depending on any issues, shoulder issues. You're only gonna go to the range of motion that is safe for you. So if you have shoulder issues, maybe your rotations are gonna be like that. If everything's good to go, then maybe you're gonna be coming all the way up and around. So we're gonna go 8 forward and 8 back. And remember, if 8 is too much, do less. I promise I won't yell. All right, so palms are facing forward. Here we go, circling all the way around, big and slow. Squeeze the shoulder blades on the way down. Bring them around for 2. And take it around for 3. And 4. Good, around for 5. Good, make sure you're relaxing your neck. And here's 6. Bring it around for 7. And 8. And guess what? We're going backwards now. Take them back and around for 1. And 2. And if it's too much, do less. Here's 3. And 4. Here's 5. And 6. Here's 7. One more. And 8. We're going to do a little bit of a rib slide. Your goal is to try to keep your hips where they are, nice and steady. And you're going to be sliding your upper body to one side and then the other. Now, if bringing your arms out to the side's not good for you, you can keep them on your hips or on your ribs, anywhere that's good for you, or just out to your side. So with minimal movement of your hips, just slide to your right, slide to the left. And here's 2, and other side. Good, try not to let your legs move. And 3, and switch, just 2 more sets. Here's 4, and switch, 1 more. Here's 5, and switch. And if your arms are getting tired, lower them a little bit. We're gonna do a little bit of a twist, twisting to your right, just a little bit of a twist, trying to keep your hips forward. And now twist to the left. Let's go for 2 more, twisting to the right, twisting to the left. 1 more each side, twisting to the right, and twisting to the left. And lower the arms down. So now we're going to take a little bit of a side movement. And one of my favorites is the shoulder press side bend. It really gets a good stretch in the whole side of the body. So if you can, your arms are in this goalpost position. Bring the fingers up to the sky, just as high as you can. Side bend to the right, lower the right arm down. Look up to that left hand. Imagine somebody grabbed the left hand, it's pulling it up, and somebody grabbed the right hand, pulling it down. Now slowly come back up, lower both elbows down. Now we're doing the same thing to the other side. So come all the way up. Side bend to the left, lower the left arm, raise the right fingers all the way up. And slowly come back up and lower them down. We'll just do a few more to each side. So come all the way up, side bend to the right, look up to the left, and take it back up. Lower both elbows down. And other side, now bring it up. Over to the left, look up to the right. Bring yourself back up. Lower them down, 1 more each side. So come up, over to the right, look up to the left. All the way up, lower them down. And all the way up, over to the left, look up to the right. And bring it all the way back up. And come down, lower the arms. So if you really, really give it a good stretch, I almost feel that stretch right down into the hip area, like that whole side. It's such a great stretch. So we are going to now come in a little circles with our hips. Your hands can go on the hips, working and moving that spine. So taking that a little bit forward to the left and around, just circle it around for 1. We're gonna go 5, and here's 2. And 3. Spine flexibility is also very important. Here's 4. And 5. Now switch your direction, bring it around for 1. and 2. Here's 3 and 4 and 5. So we're going to try to separate the shoulder blades by bringing those shoulders forward, reaching the arms out, but we're not going to involve the lower body. So you can bring your arms, if you can, just like chest height, and imagine your fingers are going to go across the room, but your back is going backwards. So push that back backwards. So I'm not leaning forward, I'm not hunching forward, but the hands are going forward. My spine is going back, and now I'm just relaxing. And again, reach it forward again. Feel the shoulder blades separate, and then relax. Let's go one more. Just press it forward and relax. So now I'm just going to hold on to the back of the chair. I'm just going to try to tuck my hips without involving that upper body. So just do a pelvic tilt, tuck your hips. Feel a little bit of a stretch in that lower back, and then just straighten out your hips. And again, with a little bit of a tuck and release. One more time with a tuck and release. So now we're going to take it into a little bit of a cat and a cat cow. So actually we'll do both of them. So the back is flat. You're going to tuck your hips, tuck your upper body, get that little bit of a curve in your spine. Hold that position as long as you don't feel any pain or any discomfort. And now just straighten out your back. And again, tuck the hips. Round the upper back, get that nice spine stretch. And then release, flatten out that back. We're gonna go for one more, just tucking the hips. Tuck the upper back body. And release. And bring yourself up. Okay. So we're gonna take it into a little bit of some balance with movement by hugging or actually placing your hands with a light fist on either side of your chest. Carefully place that right foot in front. And if you need to hold on with one hand, hold on. You're going to slowly slide that front foot behind as you open the arms out to the side. So you're just sliding it back, bringing it back in front. Hold on if you need to, and just do it with one arm like that if you can, and bring it in front. We're going to go for a few more, 3 more, to the back, and front, 2 more, slide it to the back, and front, 1 more, to the back, and front. So now your feet are parallel, your hands are down, palms are facing backwards. So we did that little squat thing before. We're going to do something similar. As you just sit back a little bit, bring the arms forward. As you open both arms out to the side, slide the right leg out to the side. Or tap it, you don't have to slide it. Bring it back in and come up. And do it again, taking it down. You don't have to go too low. To the side, make sure you're not feeling anything in your knees. To the center and back up. Taking it down for 3. To the side and the center and up 2 more. Take it down for 4. To the side, center, and up. Here's our last one. Take it for 5. To the side and center and up. So now your palms are facing forward. You're going to step your right foot back a little bit. And now as you step it back even more, you're going to curl the arms. So step back even more, curl the arms. See if you can press your heel to the floor, get that stretch. No worries if that's a problem. And bring it back, but not all the way. Step it back again with a curl. And bring the foot back just a few inches, so we're not coming even with the other foot. Step it back for 3, press into the floor. And come back, so we're not leaning or anything. Step it back for 5. And bring it back. But let's take it to the other side now, starting with the hands on either side of the chest. If you need to move to the other side of your chair for safety, then do whatever you need to do. Bringing that left foot in front, and now kind of glide the foot back or tap it back as you open up the arms. Bring it back in front. Taking it for 2. And here's 3. Bring it back, 2 more. And 4. 1 more. And 5. And bring it back, and your feet are parallel. And hands are down again, nose facing forward. I'm gonna turn sideways just so that you can see the position of the body. You stay there. We're taking it into that little bit of a squat position, opening both arms out to the side, tapping the leg out. So notice I'm not really leaning too much, bringing it back in and taking it down for 2 to the side and center and up. So this should be your left leg, taking it down for 3. Left leg steps out to the left, to the center and up, taking it down for 4. Left leg taps out to the left, to the center and up. 1 more, taking it down for 5 and out and center and up. Good, now your palms are facing forward. Step your left foot back. And now as you curl the arms, step back even more. So step it back, press the heel toward the floor, get that little stretch. And bring it back, not all the way, just a few inches. Step it back for 2. And bring it back. Step it for 3. And back, 2 more. Stepping it for 4. 1 more coming up. And 5. And bring it back. A good job with that. So we are going to take it into a little bit of a roll down, which is different than the cat-cow. You have options to roll down to the back of your chair, meaning it's just like this. That's what you have to do. Or roll down to the seat of your chair, rolling down a little bit farther, or rolling down to the floor, or even to your thighs, or rolling all the way down. So those are a few options. Do what's appropriate for you, for your fitness level, for your body. So we're going to add a little bit of breathing to that, bringing the arms out to the side, taking a nice deep inhale up. Exhale as you just slowly roll it down. Now start breathing normally, don't hold your breath. And if I forget to say breathe normally, breathe when you have to. And now slowly come up. If you have to touch your thighs or the chair or anything to bring yourself up and bring the arms down to the side. We're going to go for 2 more like that. Nice deep inhale all the way up. Exhale, just roll it down to whatever level is appropriate for you. Breathe normally when you need to. And now slowly roll it back up, arms coming up the front and taking them down the sides. Let's do our last one, taking it all the way up. Inhale up. Exhale over. Breathe normally. And now slowly roll it back up. And bring the arms to the sides. So we're going to take it into some alternate hugs again. We're going to hold them a little bit longer. So we did our shoulder stretches. We'll do a little bit more later when we're seated. So let's just bring the arms back. Float them forward. Reach the right arm higher. Reach for your shoulders, opposite shoulders, and hold that position. Slowly lower your chin. And if you can, lift your elbows up. Holding that position. And then lower the elbows. Lift your chin. Release the arms, reach all the way back, open up the chest. Now you're going to float forward. This time the left arm is higher than the right. Reach for your opposite shoulders and give yourself a hug. Lowering the chin. Lifting the elbows. Lowering the elbows. Lifting the chin. And releasing the arms. All right, good job with that. So we're going to take, I think, maybe one or two last things in our standing position. And again, you do have the option to sit for this. We're just going to bring our arms out to the side. And we're going to take it into hugging a big imaginary tree that's in front of you. And hug your tree and open it up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Hug it for 2. We're going to go 5 of everything. If it's too many, do less. And taking it for 3. And open up. And 4. and up. So head stays up nice and tall, and 5, and open it up. We're gonna hug the moon all the way up or as high as you safely can, and bring it down. And bring it up for 2, so you don't have to go high. Bringing it up for 3. Just 2 more. Up for 4. 1 and 5. And now you're just gonna flip your palms over and up. Over for 2. And 3. 2 more. And 4. And 5. Now just flip your left palm down, the right palm is up. At the exact same time, you're gonna switch. So make believe your arm is one big towel and you're wringing out your towel. So wring it out and switch. And 2. And switch. Lower if you need to, 3, or don't do a few. And 4. And 5. And then bringing your arms in your goalpost position. If you can, squeeze them back and then release. Squeeze back for 2. Only do the number that is okay for you. Here's 3. Bring it back for 4. And 5. And now just lower the palms down. Bring them up. Down for 2. And up with parallel to the floor for 3. 2 more. And 4. 1 more. And 5. And here's our last one. Elbows into the sides, keeping your forearms parallel to the floor if you can. Then bring them back up. Taking them down for 2. And bring them up. And here's 3. 2 more coming up. And 4. Last one. Here's 5. And bring them up. Bring the arms down. Let's do a quickie neck release, just in case you were inadvertently straining or focusing so much that you were straining your neck. So look all the way over to the right. Slowly lower your chin, roll it across your chest from right to left. Hold it at the left position. And now look straight ahead. Back at me. Now look all the way over to the left. Lower your chin, roll it across your chest, slowly, left to right, hold the position at the right. And look straight ahead. So we're gonna take it into a little bit of the front of the thigh and the hip flexor stretch, using the back of the chair. You don't have to turn sideways, but if you can, might be better for you to get behind your chair. I'm gonna step my right foot back. My legs are like a triangle shape. Now, without leaning back or feeling anything in your lower back, gently push your right hip forward a little bit. Feel that little bit of a stretch. If you don't have knee issues and you've done this before with me, and you can slowly bend your knees a little bit and you've had no problems with that, then just bend your knees a little bit. If you feel anything crazy in your knees, straighten out. Now still push that hip forward. So we just deepen the stretch in the front of the thigh into the hip. Holding that position. Ideally, for stretching purposes, we should be holding our stretches 30 to 60 seconds to increase our range of motion, our flexibility. So now you're gonna, if you did bend your knees, straighten them up and see if you can press your heel down into the floor. Keeping your hips facing forward, I'm just gonna fold at the hips, aiming my chest towards the floor. You should feel a stretch in the back of your front leg. Into the calf, into the back of the leg, the hamstrings. And slowly bring yourself up. Bring that leg forward, now step the other leg back. Legs are in that triangle position. Pushing that left hip forward, or the front, back hip if you're not in the same position. And again, slightly bend the knees if you are okay with that. And keep pushing your hip forward, getting the stretch in the front of the thigh, into the hip. Slowly straightening out the legs if you did bend them, and push your heel down into the floor. Getting a little bit of a calf stretch there. And like on the other side, we're gonna hinge at the hips, fold the body in half. Aim your chest towards the floor. Feel the stretch in the back of your front thigh. And slowly bring yourself up. And we are going to have a seat. So we're going to continue with some various movements. We're going to do a little bit of coordination. So in this position, you're hugging your imaginary tree. You're going to bring your left arm out to the left as you step that right leg out. So we're stretching our hip flexors, we're stretching our chest muscles. So slowly tap it out, open the arm, open the leg, come back to the center. We're going to go for 8, open it for 2. So your left arm and right leg are moving, and 3, and bring it in, and 4 on your mirror. And here's 5, and bring it in, and 6. Here's 7 and 8. So now you're going to lift the right knee and lower the left hand. The left hand taps the left thigh, right knee just comes up. So here we go. Bring it up for 1 and 2. So just one hand is, here's 3 and 4. Pull that belly button in every time the knee comes up, and 5. So you're working your ab muscles as well. Here's 6 and your thigh, getting everything here. 7, one more. And 8. So now we're doing the same thing to the other side. Step out with that right arm, left leg. So tap it out and back to center, getting that little hip stretch, and 2, and chest stretch. Here's 3 and 4. Here's 5 and 6, 2 more. Here's 7 and 8. And now lift the left knee, lower the right hand, tap that right thigh for 1, belly button in, and 2. Here's 3, working your hips, and 4, working the front of the thighs. Here's 5, and your stomach and your arms. Here's 6. Here's 7 and 8. So now the big challenge is to alternate. So we're starting out with that left arm and right leg. We're going to go side to this, and then front. So here we go. Tap it out to the side for 1. Other side now, and 2. Here's 3 and 4. Here's 5, alternating the arms and legs, and 6. Here's 7 and 8. Now to the front, tapping it for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4. Here's 5 and 6. Here's 7 and 8. Now we put the 2 together, 2 to the side, 2 to the front. All right, left arm, right leg starts us off, taking it for side, other side, and side to the front. Take it front and front, side again, to the side, and front, to the front, and front, side again, to the side. Just 2 more sets, and side to the front. Take it front and front, last time, to the side, and side to the front. Take it front and front. Okay, so you got an arm workout, a leg workout, core workout, and a brain workout. Oh, what more could you ask for? All right, so we're going to start from the top, work our way down with holding our stretches just a little bit longer, a little bit deeper. So our shoulders are nice and level, the chin is level. You're going to slowly look all the way over to the right and hold that position. So look to the right, hold it. Range of motion is very important. And now while you're there, just lower your chin towards your collarbone. Look down towards the floor, just around the right side. Lifting the chin back up to that level position. Slowly come to the center And now all the way over to the left, go as far as you can. Be mindful if one side was a little tighter than the other, then you should work on that side a little bit more. And stay here, slowly lower your chin towards your collarbone, looking down towards the floor. Lifting the chin back up and look to the center. Now just lower your chin towards your neck, look down towards the floor between your feet. If you don't have neck issues, and if you've done this with me before, if you want a deeper stretch in this position, you can try taking one hand, gently placing it at the back of your head, and just giving a little bit more pressure so that you feel a little stronger stretch in the back of the neck. And if your hand is at the back of your head, release that hand first and then slowly bring your head up. You never want to yank, tug, or pull on your head or your neck. So now without leaning, meaning don't let your body go over, just lower the right ear to the right shoulder. Hold that position. A little bit deeper stretch, you can raise your left arm out to the side. You don't have to go high. Now flex the hand so that the fingertips are coming up towards the ceiling. You might feel a stretch deep in the top of your forearm. Slowly lower the fingers towards the floor, bending at the wrist. One more time up to the ceiling. Down to the floor. And now lower your arm. And if you're able to, place the back of your hand behind your back. If that's a problem, place it on your lap. So this is stretching out the shoulder a little bit. Now, while we're in this position, if you don't have neck issues and if you've done this before, you can carefully take your right hand at the left temple, gently adding a little bit more pressure, bringing that right ear a little closer to your shoulder. If that's not for you, then definitely don't do it. And if you did place your hand at your head, release that hand. If your hand's behind your back, release that hand, slowly bring your head up. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, step by step, very slowly. So again, without leaning, lower the left ear to the left shoulder. Hold that position a little bit. And now slowly, if you can, raise that right arm just to the height that's good for you. Flex the fingers so they're up towards the ceiling. Feel the stretch in the top side of your forearm. Then slowly bring the fingers towards the floor, bending at the wrist. Count. Bring them back up. And back down. Then lowering the arm, place the back of the hand behind your back if you can. Feeling that little bit of a shoulder stretch. And then if you are able to, take that left hand at the right temple, only if you don't have neck issues, only if you know this is okay for you. Getting a deeper stretch, bringing that left ear a little closer to that left shoulder. And if your hand is at your head, release the hand. If your hand's behind your back, bring that up, slowly bring your head up. And we're not going to place the hand at the head, but just lower the chin, look down towards your feet again. And bring your chin back. So we're going to take it into slightly deeper shoulder stretch than just bringing the hand behind the back. We did them kind of with a floppy movement earlier. So you're going to bring your arms back, float them back. Slowly come forward. Right hand higher, reach for your opposite shoulders, give yourself a hug, hold that position. So we did it a little bit longer standing. We're just going to do it again. Then we're going to go into a deeper stretch as well. So lower the chin, even deeper if you can. Raise the elbows. Lower the elbows. Lift the chin. Let the arms just release. Float back. Bring them forward. Now the left arm is higher. Reach for your opposite shoulders. Give yourself a big hug. And then drop the chin again if you can. Lift the elbows. Lower the elbows. Lift the chin. And release. So we're going to take it into a more gentle wrist stretch. And then taking it into deeper stretches from there. So you're bringing your hands to the sides, taking a nice deep inhale. Your hands touch overhead, hold prayer hands. Or just come right to the center of your chest. Slowly rotate your fingertips so they're going forward towards me. And now slowly come up and over towards yourself. It's a little more awkward, don't force it. Just let go where your body takes you. And fingertips are up towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms towards me, slowly reach out, getting a little bit of a stretch in the hands as well. And release. So we're going to take it into some shoulder stretches and going into some deeper wrist stretches. So let's start by bringing the right arm out to the side. Slowly come to the center, left hand palm up. Reach for that forearm and guide the arm across your chest. For a deeper stretch, you can straighten out that left arm underneath the right, and then let that left arm grab the right forearm. So it's a little bit of a deeper shoulder stretch. And now you're just going to release that arm, palm is up, bend at the elbow. And if you can, just guide the elbow just to the height that's good for you. If it's here, that's fine. If you can go higher, fine, but don't force anything. Those of you who may be a little more flexible and able to bring the arm all the way up and over, taking it into that side bend. Again, if you're struggling to get that arm up there, then keep it here. And now slowly bring your body back up, releasing the arm. Take that right hand like you're saying stop. Gently bring the fingers back. Now you're going to feel that stretch in the hand, but in the underside of the forearm. We're going to release our fingers one at a time, slowly. Don't overstretch them. So release the pinky, let it go forward. Again, not to the point where it hurts. Release the ring finger. Let it go forward. Release the middle finger. And now reach for the thumb and pull that back in a nice little stretch. For an even deeper stretch, flip the palm up. Bring the fingers down. And now you're just going to release the hand, let it flop over, gentle pressure on the back of the hand. And we're going to take the same thing over to the other arm now. So bring it out to the side. Slowly come to the center. Right hand palm up. Reach for the left forearm. Come across your chest. If you know that deeper stretch, you can slide right into it. Otherwise, I'll tell you step by step. Straightening out that right arm underneath the left. And kind of hugging that forearm, bringing it in, deepening that shoulder stretch. And then releasing that arm, reaching the arm out, palm up, bend at the elbow, and then guide the elbow up towards the ceiling, feeling the stretch in the back of the arm. That's our tricep muscle that we're stretching. For that deeper stretch, you can come right up and over. Again, if this is a struggle, stay here. Otherwise, you're not going to benefit. And now take that into that little side bend. Or you can keep your hand here. And coming back up, releasing the arm. That left hand says stop. Gently pull the fingers back. Feel the stretch in the fingers, the hand, the underside of your forearm. And then turning the palm up, bringing the fingers down. If that's too deep for you, then stay here. And then releasing the hand, letting the hand flop over, gentle pressure on the back of the hand. And release. All right, so we're going to take it to a little bit of lower body stretches. taking it into the calf, the back of the thigh, into the hip flexors. So again, do only what is appropriate for you. We're gonna take that right leg with the heel on the floor, the toes up to the ceiling. Now, this may be enough of a stretch for you just getting into this position. Make that stretch a little deeper just by leaning towards the leg. You could also, if you're flexible enough, if you're secure enough on the chair, reach towards your toes and reach to the floor. You don't have to do everything I'm saying. I'm just giving you options for people that may be a little bit more flexible. Everybody's at a different fitness level, so only do what's appropriate for you. To safely come up, you can try placing your left hand on your left thigh and using your arm on the leg so that you don't strain your lower back. And now just lower your toes towards the floor, getting the stretch in the top of your ankle. We're going to take it into what's called the figure 4 stretch. Some of you may remember what that is. We're either crossing that right ankle on top of the left ankle, opening up the hip if you don't have hip issues, or bringing the ankle on top of the thigh if that works for you. Placing a little bit of pressure on that inner thigh. Even if your leg is ankle to ankle, you can put a little pressure on there too and lean forward. Again, ankle up, ankle down, same position. And slowly bringing yourself up. You're going to take your left hand in the center of the right thigh. Use that leg for leverage. Press against it as you twist as far as you can. Slowly coming back to the center, rotate the ankle 3 times, big and slow, around for 1, 2, 3, reverse your direction, bring it around for 1, 2, 3, and bring that leg down. All right, so good job with that. We do have another leg, so you need to do that, so we're even. So you're going to step that left leg with the heel down on the floor, toes up to the ceiling, flat back, leaning forward. Again, only do the parts that are okay for you. Reaching where you can, either towards the toes or the floor. To safely come up, you can place your right hand on the right thigh. Use that arm on that leg to come up. And then try lowering your toes towards the floor, stretching out the top of the ankle. Now we're taking it to our figure 4 stretch. So cross where you can, either ankle on ankle, opening up the hip, or ankle on top of the thigh. So we're all at different levels. So I'm trying to give more challenging and easier stretches so that there's something for everyone. Flat back, kind of leaning forward. Carefully bringing yourself up. You're going to take that right hand in the center of the left thigh. Press against that leg as you twist over to the left. Again, only going as far as is safe for you. Bringing yourself back to the center, you're going to rotate the ankle big and slow. That's 1, 2, 3. One more time in the opposite direction now. That's 1, 2, one more set, and 3. And just bring those legs down. We are going to take it into some hip openers, bringing your legs apart as far as is safe for you. Slightly pressing in the inner thighs, flat back, leaning forward, getting that nice stretch. And we're going to slightly rotate by lowering the right shoulder towards the floor with a little bit of a twist. Coming back to the center. Now lower the left shoulder, again with that little bit of a twist. Coming back to the center, and you're slowly gonna bring yourself up. We're gonna bring our arms out to the side, taking it into a side bend, or you can lower them to any height that's good for you. So side bend to the right, right forearm on that right thigh, left arm comes up as high as you can. Reach as if you can touch the ceiling. And if your body allows, you can try straightening out that right arm. If that's a problem, then keep it bent on the thigh. Slowly bring yourself up. Take it over to the other side. Left forearm on the left thigh. Reach the right hand up as if you can touch the ceiling. If your body allows, lower that the left fingers towards the floor, holding that position. Getting a nice stretch all the way on that right side of the body, into the ribs. Slowly bring yourself up and lower the arms down. So we are going to take it into bringing the legs a little bit closer together. We're going to do a seated roll down. We did a standing version. Whether you roll down just to this level, or whether you come down further, or bringing your hands towards the floor, totally up to you. We're going to roll down and roll back up 3 times. And then on the third one, if you can, we're going to hold it down there a little bit. If that's not good for you, then come back up. But if you're able to, underneath your thighs, reach for your opposite elbows, you're going to get a wonderful stretch in that lower back. If that's not for you, then just go to the level that is good for you. So I'm just going to tuck my chin into my neck as I'm just rolling myself down 1 vertebra at a time, sliding my hands to whatever level is good. I'm taking it down towards the floor. And then I'm slowly going to roll it back up. You can place your hands on your thighs, using your arms to help you come back up. We're going to go 2 more times. So chin into the neck, slowly roll it down. As far down as you safely can. And then slowly coming back up. Again, hands on the thighs if you need to. And then we're going to stay down there a little bit. And if in that position is not good for you, if you get dizzy, come back up. Otherwise, roll it down. Lower the arms. And if you're able to reach for your opposite elbows underneath your thighs, do so. If that's not comfortable for you, get out of the position. And then we're slowly going to come back up any way that is safe for you. Hands on your thighs, roll yourself all the way back up. So we're going to take it into some leg hug-ins by bringing the arms out to the side. You're going to slowly bring your right knee into the chest. You can either reach underneath your thigh and get a little stretch here, or you can wrap your hands around the shin, getting a stretch there. We're going to go for 3 of them, and on the third one, we're going to hold that a little bit. So here's our starting position. Slowly bring the knee to whatever level is good for you. Reach any way you can. Underneath the thigh or wrap around the shin and release. Open up the chest. And again, tuck it all in. And release, open up the chest. 1 more time, tuck it in. Hold that a little bit if you can. And release. Taking it to the other side, again, same thing. Hug it in and hold a little bit. And release, open up the chest. And again, hug it in. Almost like your body's doing a cat-cow position. And release, open up the chest. One more time, hug it in, hold it here though, a little bit longer, but release anytime you need to. And release that way. So bringing your hands out to the side, we're gonna do a little bit of a chest opener. So we're gonna get there by way of bringing the arms all the way up, inhale up. Turn the palms away as you exhale. Now breathe normally. Reach down and back, open up the chest. Some ways of making it a little deeper, you can reach to the back of your chair and lean forward. You can also interlace your fingers behind your back if your body allows that. If that's too harsh on your shoulders, then just stay in whatever position's comfortable. So interlacing your fingers behind your back and lowering down, again, only if that works for you. And release. We're going to do that 2 more times. So take a nice deep inhale up. Turn the palms away as you exhale. Breathe normally. Reach down and back, open up the chest. Reach for the back of the chair, lean forward. If you're able to interlace your fingers behind your back, then do that. Reaching the knuckles towards the back bottom of the chair. And release. We're going to do that 1 more time. Take a nice deep inhale up. Turn the palms away as you exhale. Breathe normally. Arms down and back, open up the chest. Slightly leaning forward. Interlacing the fingers if that works for you. Holding that position. And release. So we're gonna scoot over to the right side of the chair a little bit. You're gonna bring your right leg out to the side. You're going to take that right arm and bring it all the way up and over into that side stretch. Place your leg wherever you need to if this position is not good for you. And slowly come back up. We're going to go 2 more times like that, bringing it out to the side. And bring it back up. 1 more time to the side. You can also just bring your arm right across your chest. Again, anywhere that's good for you. I'm just giving other people options if this is not good for them. And bringing it up, bring the arm down. You have the option to stay here. I'm going to bring that leg back behind me. Just taking it back. If that's not good for you, then stay in this position and just hold that little bit of a stretch. So we're stretching out the front of the thigh, similar to what we did when we were standing and we dropped the leg back. You should feel a little bit of a stretch in the hip, in the front of the thigh. And release. So we're going to take that over to the other side, bringing your left leg out to the side. Taking that arm all the way up and over. And bring it back. 2 more times, up and over. And back. 1 more time. Up and over. And back. And lower the arm, bringing that leg back if you can. Or leave it out to the side if that's a problem. Holding that position, feeling the stretch in the top, in the thigh, into the hip flexors. We do hold a lot of tension in our hips. We're always seated and we're always bent there. We never do things that will straighten out and stretch that out. And just releasing that leg. So we're going to take it into our conclusion. I always am ready to say our final breath, but I don't want to say that. All right. So we're bringing the hands towards the side. We're going to conclude with nice deep inhale, lifting the hands, lift the heels, eyes look up to the ceiling. Don't lift your head. Exhale as you turn the palms away, lower the hands, lower the heels, the eyes look down to the floor. One more time, inhale, everything comes up, the eyes, the hands, the heels. And exhale, let everything come down, the eyes, the hands, and the heels. It's been my pleasure to conduct these classes for you this past second. Have a wonderful, wonderful summer. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.